Happy New Year, everyone! We're going to be back in Freeways again today. I've played around just a little bit, on my own between now and the last episode. I can tell you that this next wave of tiles are a lot harder than what we did on the inside. I actually tried to make an episode going down the left-hand side here, and as you can see, none of them have anything in them because I was unable to actually complete any of them. So yeah, these are quite a bit more difficult. I might start along the top or along the bottom or something. That way we're doing some that I have not seen yet, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy my new channel art, my new banner, my logo. I'm going to have a new intro here that you should see at the beginning of this episode. And I'm also going to have a new outro, but I'm still working on that. It's going to be very similar to the intro, but sort of in reverse. Hopefully you guys like that. If you do, leave some comments or give me some suggestions of what you would like to see for my intro and outro. Hopefully you kind of get the idea that I'm going for, where I've got like the little server environment like spinning up and then you're going into the game. I've had that idea around in my head for a little while. I've been trying to put it together, but it was on the back burner. But while I was sick over the holidays, and still have a little bit of stuff going on in my chest a little bit, but getting there. But anyway, over the holidays I worked on that a lot when I had my free time. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get in here and see what we can do today. Alright, so we've got Duck Road, 64 West, 64 East, a little industrial area, and Horse Road. It's kind of funny. So we can see that Duck Road wants to go to 64 West and Horse Road with a little bit of traffic to the others. Horse is going to Duck and 64 West, or East, I'm sorry. Our industrial area is going out to everything about equal. 64 to Duck to the east and industrial. And 64 East is going west, industrial, and horse. So, first thing I think we're going to do is drag... Oh, I just realized we have a crossover in this. You can see here the roads basically cross over, and we are able to create multiple levels here. So what I'm going to do is come out just a little bit, and we're going to go up. And then come back down. Ooh, that was really bad, but this is just to see how this is going to play out. So, Duck Road wants to go to the west and over to Horse. So, I think the first thing we're going to do is bring this down. I'm going to have this come down something like that. Let's go ahead and get this exit in. And I really want to thank everyone that's been watching, especially the very first episode of this Freeways series. It's over 4,000 views already, and it only came out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. That is some significant response. I am really happy that people seem to enjoy it and have been sharing it with other people or something. I'm not sure why it's gotten such huge response, but that's just great. Hopefully I can keep up the good work for you guys, getting stuff out that you enjoy so much. And we're almost to 600 subscribers, I believe. I think we're at like 590 something, and I've been getting a whole heck of a lot since around Christmas time. So that is awesome, and yeah, I want to keep making you guys happy, I guess. So let's see, Duck Road. Let's go ahead and go up. And then we're going to come back down, hook into there. This exiting is going to be a little bit difficult. We're going to have some flyovers and things. So we got that. Horse Road still needs a hookup. Duck Road needs a hookup to Horse, which we can Let me check west here. It needs a little bit of a hookup. So we can go... let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to parallel our 64 here and then come down. Like that. We're going to have a crossover in the middle. Okay, so that still needs a hookup to Duck Road. And it's actually going to be sending quite a bit of traffic that way. So, probably going to do... might do a third level. Let's see, let's take a look at our other roads real quick. So, Horse Road still needs a hookup. It's sending a moderate amount of traffic to the industry. 64 East is sending a lot of traffic to industry. So we could probably go around this way and hook up, or we could do a... yeah, we could do that. The hookups for the exits on this is going to be a little bit challenging. Let's smooth this out a little bit. They're getting caught up a bit. So yeah, Horse Road, we could have it come straight through, or hook off of right here. But that'll be sending a little more traffic than I want through this interchange, I think. So, probably go up and then hook it in. It's not going to be pretty, but let's go up. And then hook it to the existing. Give it a bit of a dedicated path because it's just enough traffic that I think we need that. We still need our 64 west to Duck Road. So we could probably... How much is that sending? That's sending a fair amount. It would be nice if we had a dedicated ramp just for that. Traffic's backing up a little bit here where they have to merge together. So east still needs a connection to Horse and down into the factory. And it's sending quite a bit to the factory. You know what? Let's just try this. I'm not crazy about having three things merging right there that close. But we'll see how it pans out. So 64 East is almost good. So if we go up... Alright, hold on. Let's think this through a little bit. Okay, so we know we're going to need this to go up. And then also somehow get over here. It's sending traffic that way. We've got that. So we've got pink. That's okay. Well, no, I don't want to... I was going to have a little turnaround right here to get our outbound traffic onto 64 West. But as you can see, this is already piling up here pretty bad. So we don't want to introduce more traffic into this area. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, and we're out of concrete. So yeah, that's not going to work. We need something a little more streamlined. I already know this isn't going to work, but I want to try it anyway. And watch it immediately jam up. Yep. Well, not immediately. We almost made it to the end. But it's this right here. So, you know what? That wasn't too terrible. I'm gonna scoot them in a little bit closer to each other and see if we can get some supplementary roads hooking things up a little bit nicer. Okay, so we need something more direct for 64 and east and west, hooking up to Horse and Duck Road, respectively. I think I said them in the right order. So I think I'm gonna do what I did before. Go down a little bit, upper level. I'm gonna do a cross, then back down. And then we need to hook that up. It's gonna come on there. Let's try that. That might cause a little too much of a traffic jam through there, but we'll try it. Let's see. Let's try that. Oh, nope, well, okay, I messed that up. Nope. This is really tricky. Go up immediately. Very short on room. I mean, maybe I could just do one giant roundabout. Well, sort of an oval, but just very, very tight on room here. Let's do this part of our building first. Alright, so we've got this. We're gonna need a thing like that. This needs an incoming. That needs to go out. This is very tricky. Oh. No, I didn't want to build there. Okay, so Horse to 64 East, sending a lot of traffic, so it needs a direct route. So we're gonna come over, up, give us just enough room to sneak by, and then hook it up. So that gives us a good thing there. Our major connections for, okay, Duck needs something going to Horse, so it's not dumping all of its traffic onto the dumbbell. Well, it might be okay, depending on how much traffic we actually end up putting on here. We need a connection definitely for 64 West to Duck Road. So that could come around, but then that's blocking. We could probably go up and over and then connect down. That would be 3 level. That can come down a bit. Let's do this first. And then we're gonna have straight on traffic going into the dumbbell to connect up to Horse Road. we've got 64 east. We'll need to wrap around and connect, so let's do that up here. So it's like that. Come on, connect up. There we go. Let's see. Horse Road still needs a connection. So does Duck. So we could have a thing for Duck go up and over, or we could have it come off the dumbbell. I think a dumbbell exit will be able to handle Horse and Duck. Possibly. So let's give it a try. As long as... No! The AI is so stupid! Dang it! Nope. Nope, we don't want that. Well, okay, now it's just connected, I guess. Although, the AI seems to be getting the idea that it shouldn't go that way. It's gonna end up blocking that, I already know it. I already know I've made a mistake. Anyway, Horse is good, Duck just needs a little thing here. Duck is now good. West is good. East needs a little bit of a hookup. So probably go third level and then back down. So we'll do that. Third level. Doink, doink, and hook her up. 64 East still needs Duck Road because we need a little bit of a spur to come off that way. I should have... maybe we should have done that just a little bit different in there. It's sending very little traffic though, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Make sure that's good. Good, 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 good. And now all we need are the exits from the industrial area. And as I said, this of course is going to bottleneck everything because Horse is sending a decent amount of traffic into the industry area. So we are probably going to need to alleviate that. Which, 60, I don't want to build stuff. I'm just gonna I want to run it as it is as soon as I get these exits put in, before I start adding more, because we might have to take this and do a third level flyover and hook it up over here, so that the traffic is completely avoiding the dumbbell. But yeah. So not a lot of traffic is actually making its way through there, at least not right now. You could go up and around and connect it, which would be pretty good, because then we can hook it up there, do a third level, come around that way, but then I should have started this back further, is what I should have done. Which I still might be able to. It'll just be some wasted concrete there. And I think we're getting fairly close to our limit. So getting traffic onto... Man. Okay, that's terrible. I just want to see how this plays out. I already know it's going to jam up. Oh, well, it actually moved. So 134. It's backing up right here. And it's trying to get exit traffic over to Duck Road, which isn't not too bad. But that stuff does have to go around. Let me just try something here real quick. And go up and connect it up here. So we had 134. Let's see if adding this little ramp does anything for us. 149. It's not great. This is a terrible turn right there. It's so sharp. Try one more time. $161. Yeah, helping that turn right there definitely was good. I'm happy that we have actually passed the level. Doing a bit better than my other playthrough I was doing on my own. So 161 was the score on that. It's not great, but we're gonna move on and see what the next thing has for us. All right, so it looks like we could possibly get a cloverleaf in here. Let's check what we've got for traffic. We really don't. I mean, we could definitely use a cloverleaf if we can fit it in. Because we have pretty even traffic. It's just the 20 isn't sending as much traffic to the 64. So a full cloverleaf isn't necessarily needed. And also we've got both roads cross over. As you can see, so starting on the right and then it exits on the left. So we could do like maybe some sort of diverging diamond. I don't think it's really needed. I want to see what happens here if I do this. And it's not a diverging diamond when they are completely like just flipped like that. A diverging diamond, it goes over and then back to the correct side. So I need to stop calling these diverging diamonds because it's not what they are. They're just weird crossover things. But anyway, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to come down this way, under the mountains, try and make our turns as smooth as we can, even though we're a little limited on space for the turn radius in areas like that. We're going to take this, it's going to come around the mountains, that's a little bit nicer. What do we still need? We need one to go like this. So that's good. 20 north still needs a hookup. So we're just going to actually take this down and around. Could have made that a little longer of a turn, kept the speed up, but just want to make sure this will work. Doesn't look like there's going to be that much traffic. So almost any interchange we come up with, as long as it connects everything up with some decent flow rate, should work and not jam up or anything. There's nothing too complicated going on with this. I'm going to take 64 and just hook it straight up. Actually, depending on how much traffic actually goes through when we do the simulation, we might be able to get away with just like a roundabout in the middle almost. Definitely save us on some concrete. But anyway, so 64 west needs hooked up to everything. East needs to be hooked up to just about everything. Let's just go ahead, grab west, hook it up, and it needs to go north. So we're just gonna take it up, back down, hook it up. Yeah, that's going to be a bottleneck for sure right through there. That makes me a little mad. Should have brought it down a little further. Those are all good. Those are all good. So now we just need 64 east. So we need to get it down here. Might just be able to go over and around. There's not that much room there. Yeah, I should have done this a little bit different. It's not optimal, that's for sure. We're gonna be just stupid here. Yeah, well, it's flowing, but it's not great. So 233, and this is kind of a crappy setup. Just gonna go ahead and clear it, and like I said, I want to try a roundabout. I really just want to see what kind of flow rate we can get on it. Ooh, that doesn't even work. So yeah, there's more traffic there than I thought. So yeah, that definitely did not work as just doing a roundabout. Let's bring this like that. I want to try and do maybe a little more of a normal interchange here and see what we can come up with. So we're going to take this road. I think we're going to come all the way down like this and around. And then our other road is going to come up and like that. Now let's take a look at hooking some stuff up. So we can just take that like that. Oh god, that was terrible. My hand kind of slipped as I was drawing that. Not very good. So this needs to come down here. Not even sure what I'm trying to do here, because I obviously can't really set up a clover leaf with it being all weird like this. Should have done my crossovers real close up here and at the end, and possibly had our our roadways cross each other a little more normally. But anyway, so 64 east still needs to go 20 south. If these stupid mountains were not in the way, that would be pretty easy. Can't go through there. I can go around the mountains, I guess. Oh crap, a little too close there. Come on, game, work with me. So we can do that. So 64 east is good. 20 north still needs to go east and west. West still needs to go north and south. And south needs to go east and west. So I can try and go up here. Oh, didn't really want that there, but okay. We need to go west. Which is pretty easy. 64 west needs to hook up there and somehow wrap around. Oh, this is crappy. Not very good. Honestly, I should have just done a second level roundabout, I think, over top of a freeway. A north-south, basically just hook up the 20 and then do an upper level roundabout to hook up 64, because it's getting a little bit like spaghetti, and I don't think it's going to be very good. And smooth that out a little bit here. So getting to the 20s not very difficult. Just do that. That's good. 64 is good. Good. So now all we have to do is finish hooking up the 20 north, which is a little bit limited on space. So actually we're going to take that, do that. I think that's hooked up. It's not doing the little, there we go. Little animation I was wanting. And then that'll need to wrap around somehow. Yeah, I'll just take this. That's pretty bad. And it still doesn't have this hookup here. There we go. And see, when it's actually just flowing through, it's not that much traffic. So 230, I believe the very first thing I tried got us 233. That's not too bad of a score. I do want to clear this again real quick, and we're gonna try a roundabout, but I want to be super frugal about it, because why not? So let's do that. I'm gonna take this over here and then start it. Kind of looks like a peanut or something. So that doesn't give us a whole lot of room, honestly, which kind of sucks. Let's take this here, we'll go up, and for some reason it's not connected there, but I think it should be now. Okay, so that goes onto there. Oh no, it's doing... I messed up. Very aggravating when it does that. You can see that blue car came from there and then it dropped down onto the road. I really hate when the game has a little bug like that. Luckily, I've not encountered it that often, but it's pretty annoying when it happens, because you have to clear the whole map and start over. I can see that it did it there. You see that little bit of gray road coming off? I already know it's messed it up. So I'm not really sure why it's doing it so easy on this map, when it's not been too much of a problem so far. Let me try doing it this way. Alright, I don't think it did anything stupid that time. I'm gonna take this. It's gonna go down. So that needs to come down, turn around, do its thing. Start up here. Comes up into there. Probably come around this way and hook up to there for something a little bit different. Let's see. Not a lot of room here. So that goes there. Could take this around and hook it up. It needs to go up and around a little bit. Let's do that first. And then this over here. Should do something like that. And I think there's only... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Clicking out of the game. I think there's only one thing left we need to hook up. Nope. Still need to hook that up. So, two things we need to hook up. Yeah, so we need to get stuff going 20 north. That still needs to get an entrance ramp. And yeah, so just 20 north and an entrance ramp. It's getting a little bit bottlenecked up here. It does send quite a bit of traffic that way. So we may need something a little more direct. Just for this blue traffic, which is easy enough to do. Just a little thing like that. And our blue traffic now has a dedicated ramp. At least going from west, which is pretty good. We could also do a dedicated ramp going from the east if we just continue here and then over. But I do kind of want to get as much onto this roundabout as we can. I don't know. I just want to utilize it, see what we can do. So this entrance is going to be really tight. I can either do a really tight thing right here, or could possibly take this from the ramp and hook it up somewhere. Yeah, you know what? So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna take this and create a dedicated on-ramp for our blue cars. Get that real heavy traffic off of this. And I think we're just missing a 20 north exit. Yep. Which now we're a bit limited on space because of what I just did there. Which does kind of suck. Because I was going to take... Yeah, I kind of messed myself up there. Because I had an idea for what I wanted to do. Hold on, let me see. So that's sending quite a bit of traffic that way. That's sending a little bit of traffic. And that's going straight. So I can continue that. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be sending choices. So 64 is sending a bit. It's sending quite a bit. I could either take it from here and around, or possibly wrap this around. No, you know what? I'm gonna take it from here. So it'll go down and hook up. 233 is the score to beat. This isn't working too well. Yeah, 145. Bottlenecking right in here where we've got 3 things all coming together. But if we take a look at what is bottlenecking, so it's our traffic trying to exit west and east that is really killing it. So if we had something a little more direct, that would be very helpful. So that's going there. You know what? I'm just going to take this and hook that straight up. So 233, still the score to beat. And we couldn't do it. So that weird, just sort of connecting things up wherever strategy that I did the first time seems to have been our best bet. This is just a little too much going on. Yeah, go ahead and clear this. Let's just give this one more shot before I basically will end up just reloading my other save. Well, okay, so we know that this one, we've got a thing that works for it. Let's jump over to the next one before we end this episode, see if we can get 3 done. So yeah, green to blue, blue to green. And then 12 north is just sort of there. So, and that's over that way. So we're going to go ahead and do the... Oh no, I was not paying attention. So let's take this around. I go like that. And then 12 north needs just a little bit. Oops, nope. Not what I wanted. Actually, I want to take this all the way up to the top of the screen. Do that. Do that. Won't have enough room here to go up a level. Yeah, so I'm going to take this. Go up. Yeah, it's a really hard turn there. I didn't really want that. Doink. Wrap that around. Yeah, it's a really hard turn. It's really slowing them down. So that one's good. That is good. And now we just need 12 north. So, I'm just going to take this, go up. Like that. And then take that, wrap it around and down. It's not my best work, but let's see if it works. Yeah, it's not too bad. 228. I think if I had smoothed all these S sounds, I think if I smoothed these out just a little bit, get a little bit higher speed, especially right here. It's really terrible. Might even create like another lane, basically. 228. Let's see if that helps it at all. No, it did not. So the amount of extra concrete I used, I guess, was not worth it. I want to just clear this real quick. And, hold on, clear. I'm going to try doing this again. See if we are a little bit smoother. If we can beat our score. I need this here. Do that, go up. And do it again. Let's see if we can beat 228. 230. So not really, but that's a pretty decent score, I think. I don't know how else we could make that much smoother. Or faster, really. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so... we only got 3 done. I'll jump back in and I'll put this back together off screen because we already know that we had a design that works there somewhat well. I thought we could do better, but apparently not. So I'll go ahead and throw that back together, and hopefully we can get through a few more of these in the next episode. As I said, these are quite a bit more difficult, definitely a lot more time consuming than our previous ones. Even some of these ones are a little more spaghetti down here, like the one by the river, or the airport, or especially this weird double roundabout that I've not been able to recreate on some of the other areas, and this one over here. They took a little while to put together, but got through them all in episode 1, so yeah, whatever. It's been pretty fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the rest of these tiles, seeing what they have in store for us. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll catch all of you in the next video.